Let's get to the Philly story. So check this out.
Philly.
When I say disgusting, I can't imagine telling people what it's like to have someone vomit on you intentionally.
You heard right. It is a Phillies.
You heard right.
Yes, you heard it
it's
here.
It's our exclusive tonight.
Heard it here first, folks.
It is a Phillies experience that is hard to hear. A father takes his...
Why is that hard to hear if you're not the person that got puked on? Why is that hard to hear?
I heard it.
What, people are supposed to be shocked that this type of thing happens?
Yeah.
That there are animals out there?
Animals!
That is hard to hear. A father takes his 2 daughters to the game, only to fall victim to fans behaving badly. And tonight, one of them is facing a list of charges.
An unthinkable crime at Citizens Bank Park. A 21-year-old man is behind bars after ruining last night's ball game for a father and his 2 daughters. And you won't believe what the man allegedly did.
Well, Susan, as you know, unfortunately, Philadelphia sports fans...
Yeah, do they have to say allegedly as they're talking to the victim as he's cleaning puke off his fucking body?
If you see him shove his fingers down his throat, I don't think it's alleged.
Right. Stop with the alleged.
He did it. Stop.
There are times you don't have to worry about that alleged shit.
Yeah.
You won't believe what the man allegedly did.
Well, Susan, as you know, unfortunately, Philadelphia sports fans' reputation and...
God, reporter voice stinks.
They all suck.
Throw more syllables in there, you dunce. Hate these women.
And you know what? Stop with the serious tone.
I know.
Anyone else would be like...
funny puke story.
Everyone else would be laughing through this.
I want to hear Susan as Unio.
Allegedly did.
Well, Susan, as you know, unfortunately...
Who else Susan as Unio? I'm Reese Witherspoon.
That really is terrible.
Oh, it's so bad. Affected voice.
Who the fuck is this fucking guy?
The guy.
That's the puke guy?
They punched him
Someone
in the eye.
punched him in the fucking eye.
People jumped on him.
Wow, does he have a black fucking eye there, huh?
He got fucked up. You know what? He deserves to get fucked up for it.
If you got a black eye, shut the other eye a little more. One eye is like really open wide, and the other one is just black-eyed shut. I'm gonna puke spinach on you. He does. He looks like Popeye.
Why does the eye get fucked up so fast?
Look at you. God, what a fat misanthrope.
You know what? That kid could get a lot of throw up.
He probably could. He's got E-Rock neck, so he really can build it up over there. It's his defense mechanism.
He's got the pelican neck.
Yeah, a little bit.
We did.
Well, Susan, as you know, unfortunately, Philadelphia sports fan reputation, and just when you think you heard it all, here we have a 21-year-old man who was accused of vomiting on an 11-year-old girl, then throwing punches at her father, who came to her rescue.
When I say disgusting,
It was supposed to be a family fun night, but an outing to catch the Phillies game at the ballpark
beer was thrown on us.
turned disgusting and disturbing for Captain Michael Vangelo with the Easton Police Department, who was off duty when he took his 11 and 15-year-old daughters to the game on Wednesday.
And I couldn't believe what I saw. He actually had his fingers down his mouth and into his throat to make himself vomit. He vomited and lurched forward, and it was hitting my daughter.
How are you not laughing at this? Look, it sucks for the daughter.
Of course it does.
And the daughter's father, but
fuck.
if you don't know these people, there's some fucking humor in this.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. I mean, yeah, that's got to be horrible. Poor kid.
Of course it's horrible.
He's going to the ball game with dad and everything. Probably had a good... He was probably buying her, like, you know, hey, what do you want to eat? And, hey, this is it. Let me tell you a little about the game. And bleh, fucking asshole comes over.
But especially since the first fucking people were so awful, too. His 11-year-old and 16-year-old daughters. And they said that the guys were being awful to everyone around them. It wasn't like a guy yelled fuck and his daughter said something. They were being obnoxious. And the guy's a fucking police captain. I don't know if he flashed his badge or not, but he should have.
Flash his gun.
Yeah.
He can take the guy's head off. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. And let's buy me some peanuts and crackers.
Just don't puke all over my back.
And it's bleh for the home team. If I don't puke, it's a shame. So it's I'm thrown out from the old ball game. Oh, my eye.
Hey, let's do a little play acting.
Yes.
You're at the game. You're with your imaginary daughter, obviously. And you're doing a little thing, and you're teaching her about baseball there as you watch the game.
Cute.
Okay?
She's on my knee.
Yeah.
People think she's my daughter. It's a date.
You're discussing the game with her.
Of course. Oh, honey. Oh, guys, this gentleman must be having an accident. He's putting his fingers down his throat. See, that's called a slider, not the pitch. What's coming up from his throat right now?
Second part of the story.
Police say he is 21-year-old Matthew Clemens of Cherry Hill, now under arrest. Vangelo says Clemens and friends were sitting behind them, and they appear to be drunk. We're told one of them was even thrown out of the game earlier for unruly behavior. The vomiting upset and scared Vangelo's daughter.
She was crying. And that's difficult to see as a dad.
So Vangelo stepped in. He and fellow fans held Clemens down until police arrived. And just when he thought the night was completely ruined,
A great fan caught a ball, and he gave it to my daughter. And when I woke her up this morning for school, the ball was still in her hand.
so
Wait a minute. Oh, Uncle Paul.
You know what? Sometimes if someone's crying, you gotta help them.
By putting a ball in their hand?
Sure, hold it in a little special pouch. Give it a kiss. Make you smile.
When she woke up in the morning, she still had the puke on her and the ball in her hand.
Yes, the ball in her
Just
hand.
laying there.
Fucking ham in her hair. She still had 2 snow peas in her ear and the ball in her hand. Tinkle in her underpants. Poor scared girl.
Dry tears on her cheek from this horrible baseball game that she'll never go to with her dad. That put her on the pole right there. That fucked her up and put her on the pole.
Yeah. I don't think.
Have a good
I don't think that makes
daughter-father
up
moment.
for being puked on. How many people do they do at a Phillies game? You think 17, 20,000?
Yeah.
Being puked on in front.
Unlucky
You think it was
lottery
on the
right
big
there.
jumbotron?
Oh, that would have been. Hey, look, they're pointing. Hey, look,
on the kiss cam.
On the puke cam.
puke cam.
So thanks to that thoughtful fan, Vangelo is hopeful his 11-year-old girl will eventually bounce back from this terrible outing. As for Clemens, I just got off the phone with police, and they say he's still in jail, waiting to be arraigned on a number of charges, including aggravated assault. So what do the Phillies officials have to say about all of this? Well, our repeated calls to their office have not yet been returned.
Annoying repeated calls. You know. Of course he's still in jail awaiting arraignment. You don't puke
They don't let you
on
out.
the 11-year-old daughter of a police captain and they just let you out. There's little things in the legal system
You think they're
that
losing-
keeps guys in.
You think they're losing paperwork?
I think he fell through a few cracks of the legal system where it's like, yeah, we got him in here somewhere.
It's going to take a while to find
I'm
them.
not quite sure. But, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, why don't you puke on your cellie? Why don't you puke on your cellmate? That giant black man is going to just fuck you any second.
They are going to drag him into court for a long time.
Oh, yeah. You don't do that. A police captain, that's unlucky lottery for both of them. He's probably just thinking, watch, I'm going to fucking puke on these guys. And everything's going to be hunky-dory, but...
Wow. We got a bit wrecker here. Bit wrecker. Matt, what's up?
Hilarious.
Yeah, I was just saying, this story is really hilarious, but it does suck for the little girl. What if this dude who puked on her has, like, hepatitis? Now she might have it. So that sucks for her.
Bit wrecker. Wow, you really brought this to a serious.
Yeah, really. Why would you bring this to a
something?
serious tone?
Opie, I want to add what he said.
Let's think about this for a little while.
Very serious disease, and though we were joking about it, I do want to apologize to anybody who has caught hepatitis from being puked on at a ball game, because I know I'm actually starting a foundation. I'm starting a foundation that will give money to people with hepatitis, only people that have been puked on at ball games and caught hepatitis.
I would love to know. Look, this little girl should not have been puked on, but I would love to know the odds that she's going to now have hepatitis from
Yes.
this. Jesus, Matt. How about we laugh a little bit at someone else's expense?
Well, I'm still laughing at
Shut up! It's not 28 days later, you dummy. It's puke in their face and
Well, since she's a zombie
the
girl.
whole ballpark is just fucking freaking out, puking on each other.